Hey, better late than never, okay? That's my motto. And while we're talking about late streams, I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to do two things actually. I am not prepared for the stream, but oh well. We're gonna make do. First things first, I have to change the thumbnail. Because right now there is no thumbnail. And then I'll check up on the chat. I just need that thumbnail first. Cool. Connie's in this thumbnail. That means we're running out of this. Well, we're running out of students, because God, I want you to know, I totally forgot Akani was a character in this game. Then we're gonna do a widget. Students, and because oh shit, there you go. I'm gonna copy, and then we're gonna launch it. We're not gonna launch it. I lied. We're just gonna copy it. We're gonna paste, and it voila. We have and I dropped frames. Cool. At the start of the stream. Cool. Thanks. As long as it doesn't drop anymore, I am okay. I'll be fine. And without further ado, hey guys, and welcome back to another stream. Last time where we left off, killed Nagito. The only interesting character left in the game. And for that, this time, the death is personal. Because they didn't even let him finish his plan. They killed him before he finished his plan. So, whoever the Blackened is, we'll find him. And I will not feel sorry for him. Because that also means Gundam died for no goddamn reason. I ain't having that. I ain't having that. Eventually, the shark finally registered with me. Oh god, I have to see. There has yet to be a crime scene. I think Chihiro is a close second. Those two are tied for like the most gruesome way to go. And Chihiro isn't even gruesome. It's because of the way Bakuya tampered with the crime scene. Is that made Chihiro's death so gruesome. Anyways. Numbing feeling spread from the center of my brain a numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. When I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality. Bro, Sonya, please show some sympathy. At least Sonya. I just want to make sure. Okay, I just want Sonya has to at least be the one to show sympathy here. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Damn, everyone's kind of surprised. What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messes with us. He always tries to confuse us. That's why. I can't believe it. But Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito's dead. Deep down, I believe. And when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be... Yikes! I mean, you're not wrong, though. Nagito probably thought the same thing. Couldn't help seeing him in his dead, frightened state. Bro, why do they still show this? Anyways, but on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito can escape that truth. But something as small as that. Cool.
A body has been discovered.
Oh yeah?
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
I'm gonna not even gonna feel sad.
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement, then it's for real.
Hey,
Then Nagito really is dead?
What?
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, I mean, Nagito was killed? Killed? Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Alright, who has the most motive to kill Nagito? The traitor. Traitor has the most motive to kill Nagito. So that means the traitor is not having it. That also means the traitor knows they're a traitor and that they didn't forget. Bro, one of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's going to start again? Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right then.
Of course.
Yeah, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey,
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? And the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma fa- Hold it right there. Oh.
damn it.
Damn it. Why did... Don't get in the way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
Stupid brother.
I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you gonna keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I'll pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey, hey.
Say something!
What's this?
Oh, I remember who you are. Your mom.
Hey.
You just now noticed?
Hi.
Anyway, Monomi. If you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyways? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? Sure, everyone wants to know too, you know? But... What? No fair, you're shutting up too. Enough already. We have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyways, let's begin. But,
This is just.
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? You have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. Oh well. Just want to make sure the chat works. I know, there's... Okay, cool. Why did my message pop up twice? What? That? Whatever. I know there's only one way we can survive, right?
Nice.
Looks like you kids are more well behaved than Monomi.
Fuck with me.
I'm tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely should have finished this for good this time.
Kind of depressing.
Ah, man, does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The
what's
end?
the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer? I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Damn, 2 days? Really? The timer reaches 0 2 days from now. What will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be over,
serious?
someone gets to go home.
what are you gonna do?
Don't catch your bears before they hatch. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? Once again,
The Monokuma file.
bro.
Phew.
I just need to find one to get his killers and survive this class trial. If it ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best. Wait.
Hold on.
Forgive you.
Oh shoot. Wait, do I still have... I do have 2 chat boxes, that's right. Look at that. That's right, appeared twice. What do you guys think? School trip soon ends. It's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still.
No. What? I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on the Gato's case first. If we get to go home, It'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
Right.
Let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
And it's nice to think everyone can go home, but that's impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. The killer is among us. One of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? How much I tried, I couldn't believe it, because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it's not just that. There was something more to it than that. Whatever it was stuck inside me. Oh. Oh yeah? First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Dead. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Huh. Interesting. He died when the bombs or the fireworks came out. Interesting. There not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. God damn. Tragic situation just brings this to make me depressed. There's something wrong with the Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed through his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Laceration on his right arm. His left. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation's for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is the only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first. If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Fair enough. I guess you're right. Then, I'll start with the area surrounding Gato's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Next to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I had to investigate Nagito's body. I probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I mean, he was the one that always said he wanted to be the stepping stone for somebody's hope, but damn. He actually did. What an absolute mad lad. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now is the time to think about unnecessary things and need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. Probably the reason why the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Regardless, doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange? Strange what?
See?
Like the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left hand was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. It definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. I would explain the blood in his palm, but something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand. What? Here, there's also blood, but only above the joint of each. Here, there's also blood, but only above the joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
See, just like I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah. Okay, you win. Chiaki. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood spatter like this? What's my pet doing? I can't. Cool. Jesus Christ, they taped up his face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look in his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagita from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Or a horrible look in his face, the blood splatter all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and squatted down next to Nagito's face. Oh shit. There's still blood on his chin. Huh? And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape out of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here. Putting duct tape back isn't you ungrateful. Whoa! Jeez! Looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case, maybe if she's not listening.
Hey,
Hey, about the blood splatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
well,
The duct tape has crinkles like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? He's probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? Ah. She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got all those wounds. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But, what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I really don't get it, but just put the tape back.
yep.
You're right. Huh. This might be some kind of clue too, I should remember it. Interesting. Alright. So, Trader killed him. And every time he had to sacrifice himself for Despair, he wasn't about it. Alright. That's why he looks so agonized here. Oh shit, burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied up with rope. It looks like the tip of the rope is burnt off. This be the result of the fire, but that's weird. Rope burnt off like this. Irony is close to completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze. Interesting. God damn. Knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killers? How could they do something so cruel? This knife must be from the military base. Military base? Ah, now that you mentioned it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
cannot be.
and then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean the knife went... The killer went through the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they use the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? Interesting. A spear with flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no one around it. That looks like the fatal wound. Oh my, what's this? Such strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's a iron weight attached to it. I see. You used the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver a fatal blow with this spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? Oh shit. That's what he used to kill Junko. Or Mukuro. I just came out with that now. By the way, I want to ask you, where did that spear come from? I saw it at the Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the sphere. The sphere definitely catches my eyes, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, that part has bothered me too. Huh, interesting. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Traki mentioned this earlier, but apparently this spear came from Nezumi Castle. Better check into that later. Sphere of Gungnir. Well, Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to a pillar nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean that the killer didn't just tie Nagito, but they also stabbed his legs? So he couldn't escape. Friend of Misters. Oh, at this point it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? You disregard the spear in the chest. The other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Huh. Interesting. It wasn't with us at noon. That's when the fireworks went off. Or did he like breathe his last breath at noon? I don't know. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make the bomb? Something that would have led us to the traitor?
Even so.
Even if it was Searcher, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. If he's gonna let him die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. Damn! Alright, Fuyiko. But, even if they had a grudge against him, would they really have gone that far? Torture wounds. Ah, fantastic. I guess I'm done. Can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I am surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? Classmates says bodies were in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. When you see something is normal with that, that would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Alright, we're gone. I don't want to look at this anymore. How did you... Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of those life slice plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading. What are you calling oversized garbage? Must be one of Monokuma's tricks. Then why'd you do it? Making a hole like you got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did you try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I
saying?
had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like a plushie over. Damn!
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. I feel like I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give up. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
Lose.
I'll take back the seat of the world's... What? Alright, Monami, do whatever you want. It's getting weird. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I don't know how it connects to the incident. Fair enough. Yep. Fire grenades. Ah, it's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage. Oh, shit. Yikes. If an oil lighter is placed here, that's the origin of the fire! That's so smart.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
It's on.
Is our most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Bro! Using the oil lighter? Huh. Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with that?
you are right.
They're probably planning to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. They caused a fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set a fire to the crime scene, but we kinda destroyed that pretty easily. There's a bunch of plastic bottles, remnants of the plastic bottles all over the place. This is probably the fire grenades. Those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire weren't actually that useful in the end. Fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. You guys can't see it, but Chihaki, out of everyone here, Chihaki has the best face. Anyways, moving on. Jokes aside, well, nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. Alright, now I have to talk to each and every one of you, thinking of like, hey, do you care that Hajime died? I mean, Nagito died? Do you care that Nagito died? I know you care that Nagito died. How about you? I know you care that Nagito died too. Alright. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikan's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. That's false. Looks like it's clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 p.m. Huh. It also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Yes. Fresh. Seems like a bad way to that if it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were all struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon. Remember doesn't have an alibi for that time, is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died, the killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime scene looks very detailed, so they would have needed some time to prepare. And remember doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs. Well, that's all of us, Akane.
Huh?
Wait, there you go. None of us have alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yes, that's the problem, Akane. Glad to see that one of the survivors is proving to be useful. Please give us something useful.
Like,
Not freaking out about it like Kazurichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's gonna happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll
Oh
happen?
yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean, something?
shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that? I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyways, like you said before, we should go up here. It's the end for us. For now, let's just focus on the investigation. We can think about the countdown after let's do the class trial. Yeah, I know. Don't bring strange stuff like up. English. Alright, Chiaki. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
About that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire. See, you can see something right next to it, right? There.
See?
Can you see that red streak? Oh shit. Yeah, it's blood. You're right, I can definitely see it. Like a small red line in the ceiling.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood! Color different. Color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, if it's a straight line, That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Interesting. Then I guess instead of investigating the area behind the curtain, the killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. Gunther wouldn't have gone to the trouble tying him with a rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. It's just that there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like we're gonna investigate other reasons to figure that out. Alright, I should try and investigate. Okay. Oh, I see. Other areas in the warehouse. There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers can really soak them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. So, it's not like I'm missing much. You there? A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. Bro. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall, they are all neatly stacked. I don't even know. Is it this? No. So then, like, what's causing my camera? I have like 50,000 cables at the end of it. I have no idea where it connects to it. I just need to check eventually sometime. Great, like, that was terrible. Jesus Christ. I need to see them to replay. Whatever. They should have known it's been put away. Maybe we're the ones who made the mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is real close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... Ah, so it was set to go on fire the minute Akane opened the door. That's not the problem. Seriously, it would be fine. As words, Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door in the warehouse. It's not opening. There's something black and dark. I can barely open it. I need to try to just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening slowly? Kablamo. Okay, being was that it? And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokumas are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I really don't know what's happening. Yeah, compared to the other one, yeah.
So...
Isn't it clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Yes, it was a trap. Shit, what's this? MP3 player. This MP3 player is even a speaker plugged into it, but why is this here? That was playing the weird music. Looks like the weird music was playing from here. You know the music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it was busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it, the music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but I was playing music from this. Interesting. So... That's what I wanted to do, but I guess the only thing is to talk to people again.
Hey!
Oh yeah. I guess we talk to you now? Looks like Sony's focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me of something you need to ask her about. Now we pretty much investigating Yu's body. I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sony, do you have a minute?
Um,
Yeah, what is it? I want to talk about when that fake bomb Nagito said in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, he said something like this, right? It's alright, it's not a bomb. Oh, yes. But why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not at all either. We were looking for the bombs. Why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching Central Island. Okay, Hajime, I know what you're thinking, and I'm gonna stop you right there. Because it's not Sonia. And the reason why I know it's not Sonia is because Sonia is too much of an obvious choice. And that's all I'll say there. When were you and oh, and I can't read today, jeez. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
oh my.
Oh my.
It cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding, I'm not the killer. Oh yeah? Sonia?
I am sorry.
I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well,
At first I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. They kept silent the whole time. I mean, when you heard about Nagito's planted bombs, your suspicious went to investigate them. I suspect the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. Because you were searching for them, you were late when we all
please
gathered.
listen.
I reached the conclusion the bombs Nagito brought from the military base. Which means they're fake bombs. What? Yeah, how'd you know they were fake? I attempted. Oh, damn. What?
See,
I thought
see.
one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open a door to the ancient ruins. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real, and I thought that I can use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. I like how Monomi's there.
That plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell.
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
Why is she swearing randomly?
As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
I like how she knew about that. Secretly peeking. If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean that Nagito took them. That's why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Yeah, you absolute mad lad. That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. He was actually extremely calculated, but the one problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything and proved your innocence, but I already knew you were innocent, but you know. Sometimes you gotta explain to people. And I take your explanation.
Do you have a
Face
minute?
value. Should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Everyone's gonna doubt her, except for Kazuichi. Lives in the warehouse. I was able to find the clues, but still no. Okay.
Hold it.
You look worried. Allow me to cut through those words. Time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. I mean, it's good. Yeah. Several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene: the military base, the plushie factory, Ezumi Castle, and Nagito's room too. Okay. Yes, I've already finished investigating.
Hear
Hey
me?
guys! Hey you guys! Isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring the others too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see. I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea. But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime
Yep.
scene. We don't have a choice. There just isn't enough of us. Besides, we're all investigated as much as we can here. Yes, you're right.
See?
Also, looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece them together. So we need to search from them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas, either we would end up... We'd have to give up completely.
Hey, hey!
It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. Yay, we need to find Nagito's killer. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Hey, if you guys reveal yourself now, I promise you, all I'll do is just talk to you. Hello, Baldimon. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Apparently, the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. You must have brought it from there. I don't know, there's nothing particular that catches my eye. This is why you wanted to investigate it. Fair enough. Let's go in here. Rooms on the inside of the store is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? Something before looks like a clue. Not even trash. Alright. And stay. I just wanted to pop in to say hi. Understand. Oh shit, Sonia's here. Understandable. Life-size Monokuma plushies are cramped inside an enormous basket. It looks like there aren't any clues here. Sonia.
My.
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma is actually someone you would normally run into. While I was staring at these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. What?
Well?
The bomb that went off the lobby might have been set up here. But
Do you have a
if you
minute?
hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make for a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism. Let's rip these apart right away so we can form it. Hold on! If there's a bomb inside of these, wouldn't explode carelessly. If we carelessly mess with it. Either way, it is all gravy. What the hell does that mean?
Enough already.
Stop! There's no bomb. You'll know if you just pick me up. See, all you feel is soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You're right.
However.
Then where did he get obtain the bomb to
Who
use?
knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it was from the military base.
What?
Tell the truth, the bombs, they are all fakes.
Please wait.
Another already should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that killing was gonna happen. That's why I was just telling you guys for the first time. Whew! I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base, or its factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well done.
I must say you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushes seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is.
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Alright, so someone's probably going to think that the bombs are explodo. And the plushies. Machine stuff for now. I need to see this though. That reminds me when we suddenly get his video message on this laptop. He was alive! Yeah. Remember you're set to play after explosion by a wireless signal detonator? Yeah, we know that. We read that yesterday. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means the video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides the video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. I thought of mine and tried messing around with the laptop, but it's not used to locked, so nobody can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. So that was one. Military base was another. I forgot all the places. Wait. His room is another, so I should still have 3. Oh, Nezumi Castle. Alright, so let's do the military base. Head to Nezumi Castle. And then his room should be safe for last, because it's on the first island. Oh, look who's here. If it ain't the ultimate mechanic. Cool. Damn it, this This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Leaving the guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. You say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that.
Man.
Oh, okay. So let's look at the tank. If the bombs were fake, this might be too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Okay. So it proves that you don't want to check for yourself for some reason. When I try looking through the truck bed, nothing's here. Okay, maybe there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia's was telling the truth.
However,
When the bomb had disappeared, I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere else to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were a real thing. No, never mind. He has said as much in his video message. Ah, bet you thought they were real. Were you guys surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if they were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He wasn't fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. Is that really it? Then you don't only want to do that to expose the traitor. Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Oh yeah? Jesus. Huge supply of guns and other firearms stuffed into the truck bed. Ah, found it. What'd you find?
Huh?
Ah. Oh. English. Well, that truck bed over here has guns in it. But I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's the one in his right arm. Is that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
Right.
So the killer is someone who visits this military base at least once, which is probably everyone. Nope, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Okay. So, what did we learn today? That Kazuichi kind of played himself. And next we go to Nazumi Castle, where the weapon in discussion should be. And after that, we're going to Nagito's room, which I honestly think is the place where we're going to get the most information from. Now, that being said, there should be something interesting in that castle, because someone scratched it out, and I think, this is just me, that Nagito played himself. And here's my theory. In a bit, I need to explore the castle, whether or not it confirms my theory. Shit hit me. That's me castle. Monokuma, Monami, screw both you guys. I am going in. Hey, we can just hide in here and Monokuma would never be able to get us. Oh, what's that, dude?
Yo.
Look at the walls of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yes. One's missing. A spear with flash ornament on its hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
That's as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that was used to kill Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, looks like one of the spears of the walls is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gunyear, huh? Raikuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. Yes, but last time he said it, it wasn't a totally lame action. For as you see, he has stabbed Mukuro 28 times. Dead. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
oh yeah.
They could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this. Oh, what? There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield, but still, they chose this spear for a reason. What would the reason be? Well, you see, they said it multiple times, and it leaves their victim vulnerable, and that's all I'll say. That mean if I go here? Duh. Yeah, no, it never happened. So he's hard to understand. He's hard on himself. Yeah, never spent time with him. Never spent time with him. Never mind. She treats life like a video game. There's no about Girls' Day. Princess. Most of her stuff relates to, yeah. 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 Never spent time with her. Pick a stranger sort of semi-intensity. Oh shit. Feel a little tired. How much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before, as if Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think that about stupid things like that. Who are you talking to, man? I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some clue. Alright, Lego. Alright, I'm out. Bye. Just in case no one wants to meet here. Great, fantastic, awesome, swell. Don't worry guys, I'm just gonna run to the central island, literally go until first island, and from there I'll teleport. There's no point. Boom, boom. Actually, I think it would be better if I didn't. Because, yeah, I won't reach it in time. So, I'm going to teleport. Oh shit. That one already is there? Who's there though? Oh shit, it's Monokuma! What's up, bear? Clatter clatter. It's locked, time to go inside. Bro? Really? Thank you.
What's this?
Oh my, you wanna go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
What are you gonna
I
do?
was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's college because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy, tough
Didn't
crowd.
do it. It's sweet because it's made of black beans. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the door.
Fine.
I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose.
What?
Bye-bye.
See ya. Oh, see, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door's open. Yeah. Okay. So one of these days, I'm actually gonna get a new controller. Because this guy is on thin water. This guy is like a basic cottage. What the hell is that? So Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? Can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope. Becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. But how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days, and the world will truly never know. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. I won't finish it because of copyright. I'm just kidding. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Yeah, there's a giant treasure box here. Let me see inside that. Fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights, just totally standing out. Could this be... Oh shit. Oh shit. It's Monomi's. That treasure box. Chuck, do you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. It's like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If that's the case, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. I would need to steal this in order to find out. Good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It seems it looks a little dangerous. It might be, but at this point, cares. Could be some kind of clue, you know. If this wasn't important, Nagito would have stolen it from the Monami in the first place. Going back towards treasure box and cautiously open the lid. Inside there's a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside a treasure box like it's something important? Took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. That. Look at this. Became everyone's. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. It contained slopping drawings as if they were drawn by children, entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up, and things turned bad. Day 2, Kuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. This is a diary. Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures entries totally suit her. Definitely through the pages. Day 4. Okay, yeah. I understand it, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. Everyone's about to give up. My hand suddenly stopped, and it entry titled Day 16. I've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Esme tried to go in the final bedroom today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
We never went inside the dead room. Well, we did. We tried to. Mommy didn't see us. Chagi did. Adam, did you see something? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
No one believes him? You see that again? Been fun if everyone's on edge. Has we tried to go in the final dead room today? It's probably time because no one believes him. What? No one believes him. I never mentioned it to anyone, dude. Did I? Hey, stop. Don't look at my notebook. Whoa! From out of nowhere, one of me suddenly appeared and took a notebook out of my hand.
Forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, I was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen inside a notebook. Fortunately, you're a little too late. But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey,
Hey, that notebook is pretty much a diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my mates' secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar. You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. But, there's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Is that Nagito? Is that belong to Nagito? Are you saying, geez, I can write letters easily? I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
Because you have no fingers on your hands. It's Nagito. See, Bullseye, I know, because I'm the same way too.
What?
Are you mad? Are you angry that I expose a weakling like you?
hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like that. The time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know what you're getting so serious about, but is what Monokuma said true? But he said you didn't write in this notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote it? Well, you know, it's how should I put it?
Bye.
Excuse me. Hold on! Damn it, she told him to run away again. As usual, looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, if I didn't ask her, it's probably Nagito's. She didn't write it. Nagito's the only one who could have wrote it in. Oh,
Hey.
shit, what? Just a bed that comes with cottage looks normal, it's just like in my room, but maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. What? Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Oh! There's something here! Plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside. What is this? That looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. It looks like the real deal. Did you get these from the military base? Glass mask and rubber gloves. He's hiding these under his bed. What did he use this stuff for? Probably when he actually went inside the room and then it was poisoned. Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Peeked under the bed once again, and I started looking around the area where I found a supermarket bag and a piece of paper on the floor. Made of blue aluminum. A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? Come to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I know what you're saying, but does this mean it's just trash?
Wait.
Who knows? But you shouldn't understand that. Interesting. What else? His book collection. His book collection. Oh shit, can you see the files? Initially, books is a bunch of random crap stuffed into shelves. That'd be a lot of time for us to go thoroughly through this stuff.
Hey.
I just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. Oh, last thing is his fridge. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice, my car doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. He probably supplied it himself. Why do you go to trouble putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? Yeah. Oh yeah? There really wasn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator is a brown bottle. Okay. But that bottle clearly isn't drinkable, right? Really looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Really? Really? Hajime. You don't even need to take it out of the fridge, Hajime. This is... looks like poison. Poison? It's like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle, don't drop it. Stop it if you're gonna wear like that, I'm gonna get nervous. But with a trembling hand, I begin reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison may specifically made for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. No, its volatility is low. This liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complication. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or a plastic container away from sunlight. Huh. Yes, it does. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But why didn't Nagito get something like this?
Well?
That quotation could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb. There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. The poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He's probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. Damn. How dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
Looks like the bottle is less than half an empty. No, he used it already because he has the gas mask. Did he No, that would be corrosive. You can't make things corrosive. What? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder if there's still a trap somewhere that hasn't sprung yet. Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? You know, still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? This is literally all we have left, though. Oh shit. I haven't talked to Chiaki, have I? Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining other areas first. Okay, like this window. Basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Then what? Something else? Wait. You thought you were slick, huh?
No.
Hell yeah. Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room is over here. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Well, I investigated everything else, game. Like, there really is nothing else to investigate. Can I go now? Do I talk to her again, or do I look at this again? Refrigerator, surveillance camera. I'm missing something? I think I'm missing something. I already checked the fridge. I did that. What else could I be missing? That's the real question. No, I already talked to Chiaki again. Oh, and I'm just gonna start pressing. Oh? Is this piece of trash? Looks like Chiaki doesn't know if it's trash or not. I literally investigated everything though. What? I'm confused. Where do I go from here? I'm probably staring at the floor. There's no one to eat. Probably put something. I'm gonna spam A with a chance. Oh shit, wait.
Well,
A lot of books in this. Well, I found out what I was supposed to be doing. We go here. Wait, I just want to make sure. Last time in the stream it said, oh, I didn't even save. I'm streaming this time. Last time I started streaming it said like a random game. There are a lot of books and other mysterious item stuff in the shelf. Genres and types of items are all so random I can't make any sense of them whatsoever. They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nia just by looking at this. So what should we do? It would be difficult to look through all these piles. Maybe we should ignore it though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? Better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff there. Well, that's true, but... What? I've been played. More like it. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there's still a bunch of random books and items. Oh wait, there's any clues here? Oh shit. What? You were saying, Hajime? Well, that file... Yeah. This is the other one. That seal! Indeed! It is the student profiles. Unfortunately, couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Information, but is that really true? Like, it could be obvious, right? And he said it was from the resort department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. Opened the file and held my farm to confirm that. Instantly, I realized that something was strange. If this really had only my information, then why is this file so thick? I was a troublemaker! As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was also information about the others. Kazuichi, Fujiko, Kane, Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information of all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe he make up such a strange lie. Bro, Hajime is hurt. So that means the rest of it must be a lie too. Tearing the page contained my information, began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, my weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that first caught my eye. Ah, something I confirm. I was really a reserve student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I? Yikes! Why am I here with the ultimates?
Hey.
And something happened. Well, I found a strange file. It's not the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room. As I recall, your student profile should be there too. Not just my profile. Everyone's profile are in here too. Nagito was lying. Not surprised, to be honest. When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but it should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at the file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
Yes.
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Frick.
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy.
So he wasn't lying about that.
If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Doe. A deer. Ah, hold on. What happened? This is right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Who?
There's
Nagito?
supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Nagito?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami.
Oh, shit.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Ah, shit.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you might think he might be the traitor. No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. Togami. Oh, hello, Ravenpaw. Welcome to the stream. Togami. Of course, Ravenpaw joins right when we talk about Bakuya. Like... Of course. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say it, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life, bro, perfect timing. It's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different
You're
reason.
getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked about that Bakuya for no reason. I knew it. There was a pull in my soul, which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Bakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean? You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those files, right? I've been summoned. My eyes turned back to the file one by one. I started flipping through the page just to confirm the names. I suddenly came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could really consider a certain profile. On the page, I was only confirmed one thing. Ultimate imposter. Oh my god. I wonder who could that be. Oh my god. That's... that Bakuya's identity. True identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate fluent prodigy. Bakuya Togami. Oh my god, I am so surprised. Now, when I came here, when I started playing the game, I said there was 4 things that were spoiled here. One of the things that were spoiled was that Bakuya died. Another thing I said that was spoiled is his true identity. Like, I knew this since the beginning of the game, and I'm mad because it would have been so cool to actually find it out. God damn. So here's a story of how I found out. I was just searching up Bakuya after after the first game because I was just invested in the characters. And I saw that he's like, oh damn, he's in the second game. Because of course, he's the only one that's in the second game. So I started reading it and I was like, oh. Right. So, as much as I would like to pretend to be excited, I can't, because I knew the entire time. I'm sad. I'm really sad. That would have been this would have been like an awesome reaction moment, but oh well. A fake.
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks is a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent, though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Bakuya?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter? Okay. His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. The real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
Still.
He couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. What? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you attain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that case, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
right.
So I tell you guys straight up, the revelation about Bakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me that time? I cannot tell you that about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in return for a long time in life has been really hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing but more than a fraud. What if you guys had your school memories? You never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Speak Academy, you should have already known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, all leads back to memory loss. Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who's it? Who's the traitor? Just looking at the 16 profile, I still don't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made the profile so you guys wouldn't find out.
Maybe.
Just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey,
In fact, there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor's a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it? It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey,
Yeah, we can't use a file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Alright. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
sure about
Was
this?
that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait. Excuse me for a moment. Damn, that was fast. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
Oxygen.
Well, personally, I think time is.
Oh.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
Damn, that's deep.
Why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time.
That's deep.
So, time's up.
That's
we will
deep.
begin the last class trial. So please,
The last?
Monokuma Rock.
What?
I'll see you soon.
That's the last class trial. He said that right. Oh, because in 2 days everything is done for. But you really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? We seemed anxious about the Monokuma time earlier, right? 2 more days? He said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this definitely might be the last
but
one.
still.
Imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan. Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once? But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still,
You don't have to worry so much. Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone, even if it's just a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out just fine. Well, shit. Last class trial. Huh. This is painful to watch. Anyways.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here. Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people? You're making me depressed. You're making me depressed. So, it's gonna happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. Once we're through this, we can go back, right? That one Bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial. We've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
I can't believe the guy who's making us do all of this is the one saying it, you know.
Right?
That's why I'll... You really go home after we do this class trial. I'll just find out who the killer is no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What? What are you doing here? You haven't realized it yet? The feeling wanting to leave this island thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know? What are you saying? There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us. Damn right, Super Ive should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I finally realized after using my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as other possibilities, you must face it. In order to become someone who you can be proud of yourself. So I will fight. Alright, Monami. You do you, man. I should say Usami. Alright, Usami. You do you. I don't know what her deal is. I don't really know, but she's different from before. She's kind of acting weird. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes look determined. Her eyes are filled with determination. I'll stop. What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It would be annoying if you start talking during the class trial. Aw, fine.
But still.
I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial. You're right. We need to fight as much as we can, no matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Roar! Well, shit, would you look at that? This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. Entered Monokuma Rock. So I still think the traitor is the one who killed Nagito. Damn.
Yeah.
The elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so. Let's worry about things after we're finished. More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. Damn.
Damn it.
Killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he also was a valuable asset during the trials. You're right. Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. That's what Gundam said. And then the door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? or the Light of Despair? Oh shit. I kind of like this one, to be honest.
Well, now.
Well then, now that the Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
And no, just said this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last trial, right? Yep, sure it is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Alright!
Didn't I tell you? You said it, this is the end.
Now then.
This is the end of the world as we know it.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. That's dark. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain's about to rise. Bro. Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across very sociable. Yeah, but his true nature held such demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that could overcome any despair. What do you yearn for? He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but also times he saved us too. Oh. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but damn, this is literally everyone who's left. Not even Nagito. Even Nagito has the last. It has red. There's no way we can end this without knowing. We'll be consumed by despair. Dead, dead, dead. Damn. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito, the killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And why was it like this? Why was it like this? God damn. I just ruined the stream. Oh well, hopefully it wasn't like that for a while. Ahem. Alright, review time. The victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration in his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Oops. Proof of torture. Both Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looked clean. A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume that the wounds from Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife. Fair enough. Blood was splattered on the palm of Nagito's left hand. For some reason, the splatter cuts off the middle of his palm. Also, the back of his left hand has an unnatural blood stain that's only above the middle joints of his fingers. Interesting. God damn it, I have to... I'm just gonna leave this, to be honest. Prep for tomorrow, Monday stream. Prep for Monday stream, look at that. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that was spattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it, as if Nagito was definitely moving his mouth underneath it. Damn. The spear impaled through Nagito's stomach, a cord with an iron weight at the end of it extends from the back of the handle. For some reason, only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. A life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the origin of the fire. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach as if it was stabbed. A faint red line was on the ceiling girder, English, inside the goods warehouse. A lot of tipped-over Monokuma panels were scattered around the good warehouse. In one area, the panels seemed to be laying on top of each other in a straight orderly line. Found at the light origins point. It looks like this is what caused the fire. MP3 player that comes with speakers, the music that was blaring throughout the warehouse when Hajime and the others arrived. Sonya secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out that the bombs were fake. So that proves that she's innocent. That basically proves that the bombs, and she's telling the truth. The diary Monami updated every day, or did she? According to Monokuma, Monami can't write. These were hidden at Nagito's cottage under his bed. Beautiful description. Found in Nagito's cottage under his bed is found. Beautiful description. Poison found inside the refrigerator in Nagito's cottage. The warning label at the back of the bottle states, "Enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care, though its vitality is low. This liquid is dangerous when vaporized in a gaseous state. It's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Whatever. Okay, keep cool. And finally, the file contains the Host Peak Academy student profile for all 16 students participating in the school trip. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged a trader's profile, looking at this one helped identify who the trader is. Okay, so I think I can get a pretty good grasp of what is happening through this, but I'll save that for the beginning of tomorrow's stream. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's stream. Monday. We will finish off this trial, and also, if we're going at the current speed of things, next week is the last week of Danganronpa. That's insane. When did we start the series? Let me see how long the series has been going on for. Because this is all I've been doing all summer. This was my summer project, and I'm happy about that. I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest. The first episode came up on July 8, 2019. So we've been doing this for a straight month. That's insane. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I'll see you Monday. Goodbye.